guys, my name is Graham. Welcome to the Outside Perks. We're about to take off and do a little group multi-day ride.
But one person.
So you had with the freight chief and over there was rent. Or something, you know.
Huh. But yeah, I mean
Smile. Whew, all right. Well, we just hit the first big steep hill of the tour, and it's a steep one. Whew, I am winded. All right, after a hellacious hill, got a good downhill here. Feels good. All right, 43 miles in on the day with 3 to go. So you get to the Echo State Park, I think it is, here on Echo Reservoir. Well, good morning. Day 2 of our Utah bike tour is just beginning. Sun is already out. It's already getting pretty warm. Yesterday was a pretty tough day, actually. There was one hill that really took it out of me. And although I did enjoy the ride, after that one hill, yeah, it definitely slowed me down. So, and today should be more gentle grade. So we shall see. Thanks for tagging along. Alright, we're about 30 miles in on day 2 and currently off pavement, but the surface isn't too bad, a little bumpy, and the scenery has changed from farmland to just kind of high chaparral, a lot of sagebrush, and really just high desert. Alright, bit of a steep hill ahead. Of course it doesn't show up on video, but I'll have to take my word for it. I don't usually do much of gravel riding, but it's kind of fun. There's no cars around. Scenery's not too bad. We're up on a high plateau here, so just sagebrush, but yeah, kind of nice to try something a little different. Alright, we are just getting into Evanston, Wyoming. And the first time I've been into the state of Wyoming ever. Alright, day 3 begins. We're just leaving the hotel here in Evanston, Wyoming, heading for the Mirror Lake Highway. And we got about a 50-mile day with a lot of climbing. That should be nice. We're a biker gang. Just missing the leather jackets. Alright, we're at about 7,400 feet above sea level with a pretty stiff headwind. So I'm feeling a pretty good workout today. And we haven't even got to the hills. Alright, a little over 20 miles in on the day. Finally getting into some trees, which is helping shelter from the wind. Utah, back into the life elevated. The mountains are appearing in the distance. The wind has died down a little bit, but God, it's just going slow. It must be uphill here. Well, after all that climbing, huffing and puffing, we've got the payoff here. And we are at Butterfly Lake and to the campground before dark. Right, Jeff?
Hopefully so, yes.
Close to 10,000 feet in altitude, 6 o'clock in the evening, and needless to say, I'm pretty winded, but we're close to the campground. All right, some glorious downhill after all that climbing. Camping tonight at Lost Creek Campground, which was I guess about 3 miles past the summit there, and quite a day. I guess one of the more challenging days I've had on a bicycle, but I actually feel pretty good. I just took a brief little 20-minute siesta there. The sun's starting to get low, so I'm gonna cook up dinner, and this will be the last you see of me for today. Good morning, day 4 begins. We're at the Lost Lake Campground, and we'll be heading downhill to Camas, where we'll have lunch, and then uphill back to Park City to complete our tour. So yeah, yesterday was a pretty exhilarating day, I should say, but beautiful forest here. Never been to this part of Utah, and enjoying the scenery. we've stopped here in Camas for lunch or late breakfast or a combination of the two. But it'd be nice to have some food. Last night I was so beat, I couldn't really eat much. And I just went to bed. But I'm getting me a root beer float and a chicken sandwich. Alright, we just left our lunch break. Next stop, back in Park City. But between here and there, we got some climbing to do. Whew, it's getting hot and sweaty, but near the top.
On your left.
All right, we are just getting back in to Park City. We're gonna take a little tour of the old town before we wrap things up. But yeah, we're at 185 miles so far for the 4-day tour. Probably close to 200 by the time I get back to my car. Well, yesterday, right as I wrapped up my 4-day bike tour, my battery on my GoPro died, so did not catch the end of it. And my spare battery disappeared somewhere in the 200 miles we rode, so disappointed I didn't get to capture the end, but we had a great time. I'm just leaving Park City, heading back to the Bay Area. Thanks for tagging along.